Butter Podcast. Bread and Butter Podcast.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. I am Ray, your number one podcaster of the year. Today, we're going to talk about how inspiring it is to be a journalist, and I'll share with you how journalism goes and why journalism is important, especially in the world of media where fake news is rampant. So, being a journalist has never been an easy work, especially ever since the pandemic started. A lot of journalists had to report from their homes and had to use any gadgets they could have to record and edit. In being a journalist, you can never be biased, especially in politics. Every journalist knows that transparency to the people is a code of ethic of journalism. Seeking the truth is the most important one as a journalist. You're not only doing it as a work, but you're also doing it as to give justice to the people, as well as serving the people. Being a journalist is not only a job title, but you're a passion as well. You're giving your life in dedication to give out the truth to the people, and by that, there would be a time that you would risk your life for the sake of the truth, and for the sake of possible catastrophes. You're doing it because you want to. You're always on your toes in verifying the accuracy of information because it's the right thing to do as a journalist. Since news is different every day, in being a journalist, there are also deadlines and non-deadlines. So if you're talking about news and public affairs, usually they're the type to have deadlines since it is urgent or what is happening at the moment. So this one is where usually journalists are reporting immediately. On the other hand, non-deadlines are usually the one that take up a long time to do. It's not urgent, however, it is still timely. So this type of output are like mini documentaries, mini short films, or documentaries that are relevant. It is not urgent, but it takes up time to gather information, to conduct the interview, and to edit out. It is something that journalists do as part of their work, and it's what I admire in the journalism field of work. Now, in this era of digital media, fake news is more rampant than it used to be, especially now that the election is drawing near. So why is fake news becoming rampant? That is because of trolls and peddlers of fake news. Trolls has always been present now in the world of digital media, and they're here to either troll or to mislead people of information. And usually there are a lot of them. They're called troll farm. Peddlers also have the same objective, and that is to misinform users. Usually peddlers of misleading information tend to be misinformed as well, which is why it is essential to know if information is true or fake, since it could cause extreme problems in generating true information from fake information and could even cause chaos within the world of digital media. And that is all for today's podcast. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bread and Butter Podcast. Bread and Butter Podcast.